It's been a little while since I have brought you into my kitchen, but nevertheless, here we are. And it's barbecue season, and something that I love is coleslaw. And for those of you like me who are plant eaters, we are herbivores, otherwise known as vegans, much to the dismay of many of our friends. Anyways, I have a vegan coleslaw recipe for you. It's gonna be quick, it's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna teach you some things. Alright, so first we're going to start off with the fact that the lighting isn't so great in here, and that's because I broke a light the other day. So yeah, that's just how it's going to be, in the words of Third Eye Blind. No, I want to tell you though how to make the dressing for this coleslaw, because obviously we know the coleslaw base is cabbage and carrots, and I totally shredded those earlier by myself. I did not buy it pre-shredded. No way, not this guy. I do it all myself. So anyways, first, I'm going to start off with some Tsp sour cream. You can get a few different types of sour cream, actually. Catch a load of the broom in the background, everybody. Yeah, you can get a couple different kinds of sour cream. It's not always soy. Some of it is cashew. You know, all the drill. If you're vegan, you know the different types of dairy. But I like Tsp because it does keep a little bit longer when you're single AF, as I am. You don't go through things quite as quickly unless you're a really, really big eater. And so I like the stuff that keeps a little longer. Speaking of which, vegan-free, soy-free Veganese, better than mayo, as Follow Your Heart likes to say, and I agree. I'm more of a Chipotle mayo fan myself. I like flavored mayonnaise, but in this case, of course, for this dressing, you're going to need it to just be the original mayonnaise. Along with that, we got some spices. One of those is mustard seed. I've never used mustard seed before, so this is a first for me. I am losing my mustard seed virginity. And we've got celery seed too. So there's a whole lot of seeds, and I'm letting them grow. And then we got some organic cane sugar from Wholesome, Mindfully Delicious, and your good old vinegar, pungent as ever. Oh, and by the way, before I did all this, you have to grate an onion as well, and I didn't want you guys to see me cry, so I did that before I started recording. We're gonna start with some sour power. That's right, the Tsp sour cream. 2 tablespoons, but if you're making a large batch coleslaw because you have to impress a lot of people, then, you know, just do some math. Double it, triple it, all the ingredients. It's pretty simple if you went to school. Or didn't, you know, maybe you learned by counting rocks, I don't know. That's cool too. But yeah, 2 tablespoons. Next we got the mayo, and you got to bring out the big guns in the measuring cups for this one because it's 2/3 of a cup of that good old tasteless thing that way too many people ruin their sandwiches with. That said, even the worst stuff that white people adore has its place, and the mayo does have its place here. I'm just somebody who enjoys some spice in my condiments. You know, I like the flavored mayo. I used to be a Miracle Whip fan before I went vegan. Nobody makes vegan Miracle Whip. And so I've been forced to switch over to Chipotle mayo or Sriracha mayo, which by the way is great. I actually really have grown to love it. But you know, if anybody's out there who's making Miracle Whip and, you know, vegan Miracle Whip, and I know that's like a no-no. Everybody's like, no to the Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip's for weirdos. Well, I'm a weirdo then because I loved Miracle Whip. So if you make some vegan Miracle Whip, hit me up and I'll be your sales rep for it. Now it's time for the vinegar. Some people can't stand it. I absolutely love vinegar. Vinegar chips. You know, in Canada, where a lot of my family is, they have ketchup chips, and they also have all-dressed chips. All-dressed chips have some great vinegar flavors in there. They have all the great dressing flavors, and ketchup chips as well, like I just mentioned. Oh, man. And so here in the States, mostly you just get salt and vinegar chips, and that's what has to kind of hold you over until you go up to the land of wonderful snack food in Canada. Even in the veggiest of veggie dishes, you still gotta have some sugar, and it might not be the best thing in the world for you, but what does it make you feel happy on a gloomy day? Here's the fun part, when you have to poke holes in these things, and you just can never get it right, and for somebody who just struggles with OCD a little bit, it's just not fun at all. You want about 2 teaspoons of mustard seed, and as you can see, it doesn't come out all that quick, so you're gonna be here for about 4 hours doing that. So make sure you set aside that time. Now the celery seed, it can kind of just be to taste. You don't actually need to even put it in there if you don't want to. I would just put a little bit in there so that gives it a little bit of that sort of, you know, kind of hint of a little bit of something savory. But yeah, that's just kind of do what you gotta do what you like, you know, have fun. You can add some salt and pepper to taste as well. I would say stick away from the salt if you have already put celery seed in there. But put a little pepper in there, a little bit of spice, a little bit of get up. But once you've mixed it all up here, you've got a pretty nice looking dressing. And now all that's left is you got to mix this stuff with the good old cabbage and carrots. You know what's funny? People will always make jokes about vegans and say, oh, look at all that bunny food you're eating. Well, you know what? I feel sorry for people who don't enjoy the amazingness that is cabbage. Channel your inner legomorph, okay? Cabbage, carrots, just smelling it, I swear to God, like I'm probably gonna eat this before I take it to the barbecue tomorrow, because I love it so much. I'm such a huge cabbage fan. I'm a cabbage fanatic. Yeah, so next time somebody tells you, oh, look at you over there eating that bunny food, you know what? Bunnies are fucking cute, okay? I can swear on this channel, right? You guys all know that, you know, we're all adults here. Bunnies are adorable. They burrow underground. Some of them have floppy ears. Some of them have ears that stick up. They're very agile. They're very fast. They're very passionate and romantic. So channel your inner bunny and don't be embarrassed by it. Now you're gonna add whatever you feel is kind of, if you like a really good and I call it sloppy coleslaw, then add some more dressing. And of course, you know, it's all kind of to taste of what you like, but really get it in there, mix it in, and oh my God, does this just look phenomenal? Because I mean, I can smell it and it just smells amazing. And it's so hard to stir stuff while watching yourself through a phone camera. But yeah, so that's pretty much all that's left to do. And then you're gonna, of course, put it in the fridge, let it chill. Now that you've done all this great hard work, it's time to sit down and reward yourself. And go visit protectourwinters.org. I got this Make America Deep Again hat there. I'm not sponsored by them. They're an organization, but I care very, very much about what they're doing for our beautiful planet Earth. And a lot of skiers and snowboarders who started this, obviously snow means a lot to them, and they want to make America deep again. I agree. Much better than the alternative color to this hat. All right, so you've done that. You gotta check them out. You gotta buy yourself some cool Protect Our Winters gear, because the Conservationist Conversationalist told you, because it's good to support a good cause. All right, congratulations. I was watching a Food Network special, and I believe they were saying that if you want to be a food show host, this is a very important part of it. It's called the Big Bite, I believe they call it at the end. And you gotta, that's like part of the deal, I guess. So here goes. You gotta have the right reaction, but I don't need to rehearse that one because that is so good. Oh my God, this is one of the best coleslaws, I swear, that I've ever had. And it's vegan, so don't let anybody tell you that you can't have good stuff if you're vegan. So good. Thank you, as always, for watching, and also new podcast episodes coming up. Of course, check out the latest one with my friend from up north across the border in Canada. Beautiful Canada. Jeremy Baker. And yeah, there'll be a new one out soon, and I hope that you enjoyed this edition of In the Kitchen with the Conservationist Conversationalist. Let me know how you enjoyed the recipe, if you tried it, or if you just enjoyed my mindless babbling during the video. Thanks again.